Hello, my name is Dr. Thomas McBryde Jr., and I'm the Deputy Superintendent of Excellence, Equity, and Inclusion. And I'm excited to read to you today one of my favorite books for Black History Month called Crown by Mr. Derek Barnes and illustrated by Mr. Gordon C. James. This book is so amazing to me because it takes me back to a time when I was a kid. Every Saturday morning, my mom and dad would drop us off at the barbershop to get our fresh cuts, whether it be the flat tops back in those days or the Gumbies. And now I still go to the barbershop today, even though I don't have any hair. Just for the actual experience of being in a space where you feel connected to people, where you get to hear about the wisdom, as well as laugh until your stomach hurts, while also every now and again having that person coming in selling DVDs or the videos playing on a back screen. It's just a total experience where you get to be your authentic self. But it also celebrates this idea of our hair being a crown. It gives you the association that we are young kings who are being treated as such and becoming your best self once you leave the actual barbershop. So I'll start off reading now. So when it's your turn in the chair, you stand at attention and you forget about who you were when you walked through that door. You came in as a lump of clay, a blank canvas, a slab of marble. But when my man is done with you, they'll want to post you up in a museum. That's my word. He'll drape you like royalty with that cape to keep the fine hairs off of your neck and your princely robe. It's amazing what a tight fade, high, low, even bald, does for your confidence. Dark Caesar. Here I love the associations with this idea of being a king. The author uses words like royalty, princely robes, so that you understand that you are engaging in an experience to make you feel like the king that you are. Who knows? You might just smash that geography exam tomorrow and rearrange the entire principal's honor roll. A fresh cut does something to your brain, right? It hooks up your intellectual. You're a star. A brilliant, blazing star. Not the kind that you'll find on a sidewalk in Hollywood. Nope. They're going to have to wear shades when they look up to catch your shine. And here it talks about this idea of confidence, how your personal appearance makes a difference in how you actually feel about yourself, that allows you to go out and to conquer the world. And it lets our young Black boys know that they are stars. Not the fake kind that you see just plastered around, but the actual real stars who shine brightly. He'll lean you back in the chair, dab that cool shaving cream on your forehead that sometimes burns, and then craft a flawless line with that razor. Slow, steady, surgical. It frames your swagness. For anyone who's been to the barbershop, it's all about that good fresh line. The cute girl in the class across the way won't be able to keep her pretty eyes off of you. Her friends will giggle and whisper, "Girl, he's so fine." Yeah, that's what they'll say. The whole school will be seasick from the rows and the rows of ripples. You have more waves on your head than the Atlantic Ocean. Shout out to my do-rag and patience. Part of the African-American culture is the idea of, are your waves are swimming? How deep are your waves? So I love that connection to our current experience. There's a dude to the left of you with a fake hawk, deep part skin fade. He looks presidential. Maybe he's the CEO of a tech company that manufactures cool. He's a boss. That's how important he looks. Dude to the right of you looks majestic. There are thousands of black angels waiting to guide and protect him. As soon as he steps a foot out of that door, that's how important he looks. There's a dude standing in the mirror that can't get over the masterful designs crafted on the side of his dome. Everywhere he goes, people will ask for his autograph. He looks just that fresh. He looks like he owns a few acres of land on Saturn. Maybe there's a river named after him on Mars. He looks just that important. Here I love how the author is continuously imparting this idea of how your hair makes you feel and look and stand in the world. It gives you a level of confidence, but also makes the world see your importance because of how you are presenting yourself to the world. There are two dudes, one with locks, the other cornrows, and the lady with a beautiful butterscotch complexion. And all they want is a shape up. Tapered sides, a trim, and a crisp but subtle line. And sometimes in life, that's all you ever need. A crisp but subtle line. When your barber is done, you'll feel like $1 million. And some change too. When his fingertips hit you with that apple green alcohol or that witch hazel, it'll sting, but not like a scorpion or a hornet. More like an electric stamp of approval. And when you see that cut yourself in that handheld mirror, you'll smile a really big smile. That's how you'll know that you love the most. That's the you that wins everything. That's the gold medal for you. Every person in the shop will rise to their feet and give you a round of applause for being so fly. Not really, but they'll look like they want to. You'll see it in their eyes. It's the look your English teacher gives you when she hands you your last test with a bright red 97 slapped on top of it. It's how your mother looks at you before she calls you beautiful. Flowers are beautiful. Sunrises are beautiful. Being viewed in your mother's eyes as someone that matters, now that's beautiful. And you'll take it. You don't mind that at all. Finally, he'll remove your cape, then swipe you down with a brush made from golden horse tails. You'll put the money in his hand without even expecting change back. Tip that man. It was worth it. It always is. You know why? Because you'll leave out of that shop every single time feeling the exact same way. Magnificent. Flawless. Like royalty. Hello, world. And so this book epitomizes to me the relationship that we also have with ourselves and how we view ourselves when we have that feeling of confidence because we look our absolute best. But we've also engaged in an experience of care. Your barbers take care of you. They show us love and allow us to feel that level of support to be able to take over this world. So I encourage each of you to make sure you always take care of your crown and recognize how beautiful you are before you enter, but even more so after, because you get to present your very best self to the world. Crown by Derek Barnes.